one of Pop Smoke killers. You know, he did an interview. He talked about Pop Smoke death. Wow, I never really noticed people doing interviews to talk about killing somebody. You know, I kind of seen No Plug do this when he had something to do with, like, I believe Bankroll Fresh. That didn't really turn out right. You know, we see Lil Tim do an interview, but he didn't really do it for King Von, even though he got the interview off King Von. He didn't really want to speak on King Von. But this guy did an interview on Pop Smoke. You know, he opened up the door on certain things. He let us know that, you know, all that they seen Pop Smoke on Instagram and he posted his location. That was fake. He said that's part of the internet. That was internet talk. This was just a regular robbery. Pop Smoke was in LA shopping, going to all kind of stores, you know, spending money, and people was watching him. People were following him. This is textbook in Los Angeles. A lot of people do this shit. They'll follow you home and then go in your crib. They see you spending that money and shit. The robbery shit. This is the city of the, you know, back door type of shit. And that young man basically insinuated that this what this was. This was just a regular robbery. This wasn't we seen Pop Smoke set down a bag that had this location on the internet. He said that was fake. He said that shit that the internet made up and people ran with that. Then he also said that he didn't even know that that was Pop Smoke, basically. This was just like a regular robbery. They didn't know that that was a famous rapper up there, even though Pop Smoke was famous. Hit the like button. We're gonna talk about this. Go on this video 1,000 likes, because this is strong. That's the only part that I have is them saying they didn't know that was Pop Smoke. This young man said that. I kind of find that weird because Pop Smoke was very famous. He was huge. He was big at that time. But then again, Cali is like its own little place. So I can see how maybe people wouldn't know who Pop Smoke was, because there's people in Chicago who really didn't know who Pop Smoke was until he died. You know, the drill was getting big. He was finally crossing over. But he was big time, though. Don't get me wrong. But a lot of his fame came once he passed. He was gaining it while he was alive, but the bigger fame came once he passed. But this guy claimed that he did not know that was Pop Smoke. They was just doing a regular robbery. Saying Pop Smoke was in the bathroom. He was in the bathroom, so when they broke in the house and went in the house, Pop Smoke was in the shower. He didn't even know what the fuck was going on. As crazy as that sound. Now, was he set up? Because the more this story is told about how it was just a regular robbery, kind of feel like Pop Smoke probably was set up by somebody he had with him, or people who might have seen him, or anything like that. Or it could have just been a case of shopping and the motherfucker was watching his pockets and shit like that. But unfortunately, Pop lost his life. But this young man tells a story of basically he didn't know who Pop Smoke was, you know? And then it's some people that says that young man ain't had nothing to do with Pop Smoke death. That young man was just there, and it's other people who had something to do with Pop Smoke's death. That's the reason why the young man had juvenile life. And then, you know, he was only locked up for a couple of years. Some people say he was the shooter. You know, I'm not really sure. This story is very confusing. He tells as much as he wants us to know, you know. But it is some people that says that ain't Pop Smoke killer. Don't let them lie to you. Don't let them confuse you. Then there's some people that says that's Pop Smoke killer. Unfortunately, he killed Pop Smoke when he was very young, so he only had to serve a short amount of time. That's why I say this story is real sticky. It's weird. But the young man is doing interviews, and he's basically telling this story as much as he can. But I wanted to bring to your attention that this young man tells the story of basically just breaking in this house and, you know, doing a robbery, and it turned to a murder. But he didn't know that was Pop Smoke. He didn't know who the fuck that was. This was a regular robbery. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe Pop Smoke had all these millions of views on YouTube, and these people in California, you know, did a robbery on a young man, black, getting all this money, breaking in his house, a mansion, all kind of shit, Airbnb? Do you believe they didn't know that was Pop Smoke? Or do you believe, man, this was just a robbery and they was breaking in the house of a nigga who had money and who was splurging and buying shit at the malls and just living his life, not knowing California do shit like this? Leave a comment. I'll let know what y'all think. It's the homie truth.